Lit gang, welcome back to Talk Little Cool TV. It's your girl Little Cool J and I'm back. Y'all already know from the thumbnail that we are doing a YNW Melly update. We're about to jump in, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. That's how I'll know for sure you guys are liking the content.
Let me talk my shit for you talk about it. Let me talk my shit for you talk.
Alright, in my last video, check that out if you haven't already. I'll link it someplace in this video. In that video, we learned Melly was being restricted from visitations and communications with his attorneys based on reports of him having pipe bombs and drugs in his cell. Now, in that, the judge ordered a full breakdown of Melly's call logs. I believe the prosecutors are trying to say, well, he's being restricted from his phone privileges, not because of the grievance him and his attorneys filed, but it was filed because Melly and his attorneys believed he's being reprimanded based on someone else, another inmate, wrongdoing, which was proven that it was not Melly, it was someone else. Now, looking at the 43 pages of his call log records, I can see where they'll prove he indeed violated the phone rules. If you've had a few jail calls before, you know you can't do third-party calls or three-way calling. You can't use someone else's PIN or share your PIN to make calls. Well, you can until they catch up to you. Now, getting a glimpse of those call logs, they can easily and justify that Melly is breaking the rules when it comes to the phone. So I am taking it at this point that maybe the reasoning behind the order for the phone log records was based on that review alone. Now fast forward to Melly allegedly, his attorneys trying to break him out of jail, possibly passing him a key on a client attorney visit. Now, I feel like that's a crock of shit. And you notice we haven't really heard anything more about it here on the outside, but it's still low-key playing out on the inside. Now, there's this general assistant counsel for the Broward County office. His name is Christian Sabanos, and he made a statement to multiple sources, Complex Magazine, news sources in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Sun Sentinel newspaper, and as such. He said a confidential source gave them two pieces of information. One of them turned out to be true, and that when they did the search of Melly's cell, they did not find the handcuff keys, but it could have been that there wasn't any opportunity to bring that into the facility to pass it on to Melly. Now, Melly's attorneys then subpoenaed this Broward County attorney, Christian Sabanos, for a deposition. And in this deposition, I guess it would be in reference to the internal investigation into Melly's alleged attempt to escape via his attorney's help. Now, in doing that, the prosecutors and attorney for Christian Sabanos filed a motion for a protective order saying Christian Sabanos is pretty much, he doesn't have anything to do with this case. They're trying to block him from sitting down for the deposition with Melly's attorneys because, quote unquote, he has no direct personal knowledge of the alleged incident. And that subpoena in him is harassment, annoying, and embarrassment. Really, nigga? Now, this is the same guy that was given statements directly in reference to this alleged incident. And now he should not have the say-so to give a deposition? Like, that's crazy. Now, as you can see, the prosecutors are trying all of these little games and their crazy little tactics. I think the prosecutors know that even though we are still waiting on the appeals court to come back with their decision, the prosecutors know that there's a strong possibility it's off the table when the appeals court do come back with a decision. Look at the Parkland shooter, he finished like 14 people, and they took it off the table. Same county, same courthouse. It's possible, but there's a clear dynamical difference between the Parkland shooter and Melly. Now, well, that's the most recent update I have for y'all. Now, I know this may sound, it looks like some suspicious stuff is going on within this case, and it's crazy. But lastly, before I go, all I want to know is who the fuck contacted the judge overseeing Melly's case on LinkedIn, asking if there's a more private and secure way to contact him regarding secret files they have regarding Melly's case, and that it's important to contact them back ASAP. Of course, the judge has to put that on the record. Now, Joseph Shell, your email is about to get subpoenaed. If you look at the email that's on your screen now, that's who it's from. I'm not blocking it out because Broward County didn't, so bloop. But what the hell is going on? Like, who the hell? Like, it would have, wouldn't it have been easier to look up the address to the court and write a letter to the judge if in fact this individual is serious? Because that's a serious matter. Hitting up the judge about, oh, you got secret files. Like, people play way too much, and this is not the time. Now, that's all I got. It's a slow process for the kid right now. He just got to sit back and wait until all of this plays out. But hopefully we'll get another update sooner than we expect. Alright, Lit Gang, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 1K. Lit Gang, I'll catch y'all in my next one.
Let me talk my shit before you talk about it. Let me talk my shit before you talk.